up in the sky. Look, it's captivating. It's energizing. It's Eliances Heroes. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups, where our heroes in business align. Now, here's your host flying in, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right, just flying in here now to be part of the amazing heroes and the lineup that we have today. We have Dave Damiani, who is the national jazz performer. Later on in the show, we have the CEO of Russell & Steel, Drew Alcazar. Later on, the beautiful Karina Smirnoff. She is the winner of Dancing with the Stars. And we'll be ending the show with Eric Coleman. Remember him? Famous NFL player, Jets, Falcons, Lions, and now sports analyst. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. That's right, with the famous national jazz performer. Unbelievable. He started off famous for California Jazz Club, where he started off as a bartender. How did you ever know that you wanted to grow up and really become a jazz singer?
I didn't know. I had no idea. And I had a job working at a jazz club, and I was a singing waiter at a little Italian restaurant, and got an opportunity and just made the most of it.
So that was your break then, pretty much?
I mean, it wasn't really a break as much as it was a nervous breakdown. I started like really. I had like a really tough financial crisis probably in the late 90s. I just moved out to California, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing with my life. And I decided at that point I was going to do something that I really loved to do, as opposed to something like a job that I just hated. So I just pretty much changed everything.
I know, and what's interesting too is you have a master's degree in commercial music.
Well, I went back to school, and I went back to school after that. I got a master's degree. I used the state of California. They had really great local, colleges and stuff, and I took advantage of the great system they have out there for that.
And then you also, too, you put together the perfect jazz band, right?
Yes.
What exactly is the perfect jazz band?
Well, it's the perfect group of guys, guys that, you like to hang out with, and because you got to go on the road together, you got to spend time together. And here's one of them here with me today, Gary Matsumoto, our piano player, and a bunch of guys who collaborate on music. We don't like to just regurgitate the exact arrangements. Like you go and see a lot of these guys who do Sinatra or Dean Martin, and they do the exact songs from the record. We do familiar songs, but we also try and put our spin on it, and we call that bending the standard. You take the American Songbook and the standards, which are the songs of Broadway and Tin Pan Alley, and we bend them a little bit, and we do them our own creative way.
Now, you could reach Dave at DaveDamiani.com, or of course you can go to Eliances.com, Eliances.com, where we'll also have his information. Now, I got to ask you, you've been on some incredible high-profile shows besides the show that you're on right now.
I love Alliances.
You've been notable performances like the Polo Ralph Lauren, CBS Vegas, Fox Sports, Sinatra Family, Sinatra 100 Concert, Ritz-Carlton. I mean, do you ever get any jitters?
I got some jitters a few days ago. I still have them.
Yes, I can understand that. That's a whole nother show.
Yeah, that's another show.
But I mean, when you're going on the air and stuff of that, and you're going in front of an audience, what are you thinking? What's going through your mind? Do you see the audience, or is it simply you're on?
I think you do something enough, and you really you work with a group of people, and not that you go on autopilot, because every show is different and you always want to connect. But as far as you're going to get through it. You know that you have a great group of guys. You know you have a great infrastructure of people. And you walk out on the stage and you know that it's going to be, between this level and this level. Someone told me one time, if you could take your ability from 1 to 100 and you could break it up into like a 10% increment, like from 70 to 80, that's about how good you are. You can move that increment up or down, but the quality of what you bring is always within this margin of error, and someone might not hear something that is a mistake or a flub, or because you're performing live, we're always trying to, as a band, and me as a band leader, to connect with people in the audience, and to try and have some sort of rapport with the audience. You have to, or else it's boring.
Now tell me about this CD too. Dave Damiani, Midlife Crisis. I mean, the title for Midlife Crisis. You've got incredible songs on here. Tell me, well, first of all, tell me about this CD, and then tell me which is your favorite song.
Well, I like them all. I mean, Nice and Easy is a great track. They play that a lot on the radio, the jazz stations, and On the Street Where You... Well, that's not on this one. We got, I like Too Close for Comfort. I mean, they're all good. Can't Take My Eyes Off of You from Jersey Boys. There's an original song on here called Midlife Crisis, which is, I think it's about what a lot of people go through.
But Dave, which one do you sing in the shower?
I don't know. I all of them, I guess. I'm working on a new record too, so I guess I'm singing those songs in the shower right now.
All right, very, very good. Now, who also to help guide you through this? I mean, you're very successful, national jazz singer, certainly can't do it alone. Who did you look to, or who helped mentor you on that road?
There was a lot of people in the jazz community, the local jazz community in Los Angeles. Like musicians. Most of them were in the Musicians Union. There was a guy named Marty Harris who was a piano player, who was a mentor of mine, who taught me the basic, every business. I mean, if you look at entertainment as a business, which it is, every business has its infrastructure, the little things that you have to figure out to be able to perform or to be able to carry on a gig. And a gig is 2 to 3 to 4 hours long. You need to know enough songs. You need to know enough songs to work with different musicians. And you build your repertoire. And he taught me the importance of that. And he used to work with Tom Jones and Diana Ross. He was their accompanist, and Jack Sheldon and Woody Herman's band. But I met a lot of people that worked with Sinatra's group, and we worked with the Sinatra family. Johnny Mandel was a very good friend. He wrote the song "Shadow of Your Smile," won the Academy Award for that, and Song of the Year in 1965. I met him through some friends, and he gave us a brand new song on the record that was never recorded before, I've Been Around, that he wrote with Marilyn and Alan Bergman, that wrote Nice and Easy. Johnny Mandel is a big influence and mentor as well.
Love it, love it. And you're listening to Eliances Heroes. Be a hero. Go to Eliances.com, where entrepreneurs align. That's ELIANCES.com. And we have Dave Damiani. That's right. I'll botch up your name only a few more times.
It's all good.
Right? But you can reach him by going to DAVEDAMIANI.com and check out his latest album, Midlife Crisis. Now, both of your albums you regularly receive play on Seriously Sinatra channel. I mean, what's it like the first time that you hear yourself on the radio?
It's pretty cool,
I mean, do you just crank up the volume in your car or what?
It just depends on, the first time I think I did. Sometimes I don't even realize it's on, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if it's the car radio or it's the iPod from my phone, but it's nice though especially if you're somewhere and you're with people and they're like, hey, that's you. I mean, it feels good.
That's awesome. Now, let me ask you too, is with children and stuff, that want to grow up, have a successful being a singer, being jazz and stuff, what maybe kind of guidance or advice can you share with them of something maybe they should be doing now or something to help guide them to that? Maybe the most valuable advice maybe you'd receive.
I think the most valuable advice I ever got from anyone was to follow what you really love to do, because if you do it because you love it, you'll make money and you'll be successful with it. If you try and calculate and do things and create a model, I mean, I know that every business is different, but I think with entertainment, especially, you need to really believe in what you're doing and be genuine. And I think if that's the case, it'll come through. It'll shine through.
Well, that's awesome. Dave Damiani, that's right. Damiani.
You got it.
Damiani.
You went out strong.
Well, we're so excited to have you.
Strong.
We're so excited to have you in the studio today. Thank you for being here. Glue, our producer, will be coming to your show. That's right, at the Musical Instrument Museum, which is another incredible venue to be playing at. I got to tell you, Dave, someone who pours themselves into their craft, entertains others, and works hard at constantly improving, building, that's our hero. Thank you again, David Cogan with Eliances.